Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon, dear students. So, as in the previous lecture, we discussed about the introduction and the explanation part we did. Now, here in this, we will see the objective test. There are some questions that we have to answer, the activities we have to do. So, the very first thing that we'll see, as you can see, there are lots of questions or the activities we have to do. Now, the very first one, name any four periods of history of British drama. So basically what we have to do is we have to name the different periods which is discussed in the history of British drama. So the periods of history of British drama are as follows: the medieval period, the Renaissance period, the Restoration period, Victorian period, and the modern period, and the postmodern era. Now list the four elements of drama. So we have to basically discuss the four elements of drama. The elements of drama are plot, characters, characterization, dialogue, stage directions, conflict, and theme. As in the previous lecture, you must have heard that we discussed about the elements, which is the most important part for any drama, like how the plot is very important, how the characters are important, and how the characterization plays an important role, and the dialogues, and what is the stage directions, what is conflict, and what are themes. That's what we have discussed in the previous lecture. State a type of drama, each from any four periods of history. So now the periods of the history of British drama are each well known for their characteristics plays. These are of the following types: medieval period, and in that medieval period there were didactic plays, mystery plays, miracle plays, cycle plays, morality plays. Then there was Renaissance period. In Renaissance period there was tragic comedy, melancholy, revenge plays. Restoration period comes then. In that period heroic drama was there, pathetic drama, restoration comedy. Then came Victorian period, and in Victorian period all types of plays were there. Then comes the modern period. So in the modern period there was stream of consciousness, absurd plays, poetic drama, radio drama. Then came postmodern era, and in postmodern era there were almost all types of dramas. Kitchen sink drama was there. Now compare the feature of a comedy and a tragedy. So now what is the difference between comedy and tragedy? That's what we'll see. We will compare both. So comedy and tragedy differ from each other in the following ways. So in terms of theme, how it is different. So comedy deals with lighter themes like happiness, fun, laughter, etc. So at the other hand, the tragedy deals with the darker theme of the pain, death, etc. Another response: a comedy seeks to evoke laughter, but a tragedy seeks to induce emotions of a pity and fear in the audience. Now, see the plot. A comedy relies on unusual circumstances and witty dialogues. But in a tragedy, the main character usually has a moral flaw that causes the central tragic event. Now, state the difference between poetry and drama. So what's the difference between poetry and drama? That's what we will discuss. Drama is a medium of expression through performance based on a script. The script is written in the form of dialogues. On the other hand, poetry language is expressed in rhythm and meter. So that's what the difference between the poetry and drama. Now state the difference between drama and novel. So what's drama and what's novel? That's what we will see. Drama is a medium of expression through performance based on a script. As in the whole chapter we have already discussed what drama is all about, right? While the script of a drama is written in the form of dialogues, as we already discussed, a story or a novel is written in a narrative form, that is in a manner that is similar to telling a story. Now we have to define the drama. So drama is a creative work in verse or prose that aims to tell a story through action, costume, setting, as well as dialogue, and is typically performed in a theatre. Now explain the term plot. So the plot is the series of events that take place during the course of the play. It is like the plan or scheme of the play. It has beginning, middle, and an end. Differentiate between characters and characterization. So, what is the difference between characters and characterization? That's what we have to differentiate between. While the characters of a drama are the personalities that the actors must play, characterization refers to the understanding of the unique qualities of actors and gaining insight into who they are and establishing connections with them. Now, enlist a few reasons for watching a drama live on the stage. So, why would you like to watch the dramas on the stage live? That's what we have to discuss over here. Some of the reasons for watching a drama live on stage are: each performance is unique. Unlike watching a movie on the screen, each performance differs from the next even when the same play is being performed. This is because the emotions of the actors, their gestures, dialogue, delivery, etc., can never be exactly the same of every performance. The audience is a part of the performance. The reaction of the audience may directly influence the actors, and as a result, they might change or modify their performance. Thus, the audience is a crucial part of the each performance. It is an experience in reality. Unlike a movie, everything that happens on a stage seems more real because the performance unfolds before our very eyes. There is a greater connection to the characters and story as compared to watching it on a screen. Now, every aspect is visible. So, whatever will be happening on the stage, obviously, we will be able to see everything, right? Even if they make any error, that's what we will also be able to, witness. In a live performance, the audience can choose to focus on whatever aspect of the drama that they like, no matter how minor. This is because the entire setting is visible to them at the same time, unlike a movie screen in which the character or frame to be shown to the audience is predicated. Now, I hope you must have understood all the answers. Thank you very much.